Old McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm there were some sheep, many, many sheep. Most were young and fluffy and white and cute and cuddly and as happy as can be with a mouthful of grass as they spent their time in the sunshine, carefree. And on this farm was one black sheep. He had spent many seasons on the farm and walked with a limp from an incident where he was bitten by a wolf when he was only 3 weeks old. The black sheep was not young, nor white, nor cute, nor cuddly, and unlike the other sheep, he was not happy to spend his time in the sunshine with a mouthful of grass. And as he was passing a group of white sheep, one of them asked, "What's wrong, black sheep? Why are you unhappy here on the farm, where we are given green grass to eat and allowed to spend our days lounging in the sunshine?" And the black sheep said, "Because things are not what they seem here on the farm. The farmer is not your friend. He plans to slaughter you all at the end of the season and cut you up into little pieces to sell at the market." And the other sheep said, "Nah, nah, you're crazy, black sheep. The farmer feeds us and cares for us and shears us in summer to keep us cool. He works hard every day to provide for us. The farmer is our friend, and we love the farm." And the black sheep said, "The farmer shears you in summer to sell your wool and allows you to graze in his field to fatten you up so you'll bring more at market. The farmer and his farm provide these things because that's how the farmer makes his money." And all the other sheep giggled and laughed. "Nah, nah, you're crazy, black sheep. We don't want to hear your crazy theories about the farmer and his conspiracy to slaughter us all. We're happy here with our mouthful of grass and spending our time in the sunshine. And you'd be happy too, if only you'd do the same." So the black sheep walked back to the barn alone. And the days rolled into nights until finally fall was upon the farm. And all the sheep were grazing on the last of the green grass when the black sheep passed a herd of white sheep. "Hey, black sheep, you said the farmer was not our friend. You said he planned to slaughter us all and sell our parts at market, and still here we are, happy with our mouthful of grass and enjoying our time in the sunshine." And the black sheep said, "Harvest time is here, and soon you will all be led into the barn to be slaughtered, and your parts will be wrapped in plastic and loaded onto a truck headed for market." And all the sheep giggled, and all the sheep laughed. "Nah, nah, you're crazy, black sheep. We don't want to hear your crazy theories about the farmer and his conspiracy to slaughter us. We're happy here with our mouthful of grass and spending our time in the sunshine, and you'd be happy too, if only you did the same." So the black sheep walked back to the barn alone, and morning came. And all the sheep gathered at the gate to enjoy their morning breakfast in the field, only to find the farmer waiting on the other side and a new path leading back into the barn. And the black sheep said, "If you follow that path and go back into the barn, then a metal spike will be thrust into your brain and your body will be cut into little pieces, wrapped in plastic, and sold at the market." And all the sheep giggled, and all the sheep laughed. "Nah, nah, you're crazy, black sheep. We don't want to hear your crazy theories about the farmer and his conspiracy to slaughter us. We're happy here with our mouthful of grass and spending our time in the sunshine. And you'd be happy too, if only you did the same." The gate was opened, and all the sheep rushed down the path, only to find themselves back inside the barn in a single line, and they could not see what was happening in front of them. All they could hear was the sound. Tick, 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 thud, and then there was a smell. And some of the sheep started to get worried. Suddenly they felt something wasn't right. They felt like running. But the other sheep said, "Calm down. Everything is fine. Just think good thoughts and everything will be all right." And all the sheep felt so much better. They calmly proceeded to walk themselves single file through the line and into the barn, and each stood quietly while the blunt metal spike reset to position. Tick, 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 thud. And then there was a smell. And one by one all of the sheep walked obediently to the slaughter, each thinking their own happy thoughts, while the metal spike reset and plunged into their brain. And their bodies were cut into pieces, wrapped in plastic, and shipped off to market. And the black sheep walked back to the barn alone. And the seasons passed, and fall became winter, and then spring, and a new herd of sheep arrived on the farm. Most were young and fluffy and white and cute and cuddly, and happy as they could be to arrive at the farm and have that next mouthful of grass and spend their time in the sunshine carefree. And as the sheep were unloaded from the truck, they saw one black sheep standing alone and looking sad. And one of them asked, "What's wrong, Black Sheep?"